Luigi's Balloon World has turned out to be an amazing addition to Super Mario Odyssey, as you're able to essentially play a giant game of hide and seek with literally anyone across the entire world. I love this game mode so much and have spent hours mastering it that I even made a video titled The Best Hiding Spots in Every Kingdom, which quickly went viral and had people in an uproar saying that I gave away all the great hiding spots. However, what happened instead is that people started getting better at the game, and began to perfect their runs using coins to their advantage to greatly reduce their balloon's hiding time. My name is Copycat, and welcome to the best coin route hiding spots in every kingdom. Now, before we get into specific coin routes, it's important to go over the mechanics of how time works in this game mode. Obviously, by now if you played the game, you should all know that the finder will always have more time to get to the balloon than the hider has to hide it. I touched on this in the previous video, but this amount of time is solely based on how many seconds are left on the timer when you select your hiding spot. As you can see as the hider, if you place your balloon with no time left on the timer, then the finder has 40 seconds to get to the spot. On the other end of the spectrum, if you hide the balloon in 1 second, then the finder will have 4 seconds to get to it, but it probably won't be that far from the starting point. Now, this is where coins come into play. For every 3 coins you find as the attacker or hider, 1 second will be added to the timer. Gathering these coins doesn't only mean you can travel farther distances, but you can also greatly reduce the amount of time the finder has to get to your balloon. This means the finder either has to make a perfect run, or use your exact coin route to get to it. I do want to just make a quick note about this video. It's really just a guide and will show you how the coin route is done. I'm not going to do it in the max amount of time that's for you guys to figure out and to improve and figure out your final hiding spot. In the Mushroom Kingdom, there's one main coin route that's located on top of Peach's castle. These coins are invisible and placed around the middle tier of the turret with a hidden heart to cap things off. From here, traverse to the top, where you can hide the balloon on the flagpole, where you can also gain 3 extra coins just for good measure. The coin route in the Cap Kingdom is located just to the right of the second bridge, closest to where the Odyssey is. Next to this platform are coin blocks that will add several seconds to your run, allowing you to hide your balloon in much harder spots. The Cascade Kingdom has 2 distinctive coin routes. The first is relatively simple and has you capturing the T-Rex, using him to uncover coins hidden within certain rock piles. From here there are several spots that you can hide the balloon, but by far the best is underneath another rock pile that can only be accessed by, of course, using the T-Rex. The second coin route is a bit more difficult, and has you dropping off to the left of the starting area, and uncovering a coin stack, then using Cappy to spin through and get every coin in a nearby coin block. You can then hide your balloon far away from the starting area, so people who don't know this route will be left confused. The Sand Kingdom is one of the most elaborate coin routes with several hiding spots. To start things off, ground pound roll into a long jump while throwing Cappy towards the 3 suspended coins, collecting them to add a second to your time. Once you get to the moving platform, throw Cappy at the shockwave trigger while dropping down. This part's important, as to ensure you collect the maximum amount of coins, you need to make sure your camera is fixed backwards on the blocks that are being broken. If you don't, you won't collect any of the coins from the blocks. You then have to do the same thing while activating the next shockwave trigger and traversing to the sand below. If you're hiding your balloon to the left part of the section, there is one more cache of coins that you can collect along the way. Throw Cappy at the row of cacti, then Cappy throw spin to uncover a secret row of coins while also uncovering a secret heart. From here, this kingdom offers many great hiding spots that will leave the finder frustrated trying to get to them. Even though the Lake Kingdom is small, there are 2 distinct coin routes that will leave the finder scratching their head. The first requires you to long jump from the starting point towards the Cheep Chiefs below, capturing one of them, and using its surface jump ability to get to the platforms above. From here, make your way across to the zipper area and collect the coin stack hidden behind the wooden crates. All you have to do now is unzip the floor section and hide the balloon underneath. The next coin route is a bit more complicated and is located near the starting area. To begin, angle the camera properly so you can easily drop down and perform a Cappy throw combo to collect the hidden coin stack. Then you have to Cappy spin throw to collect all the coins you can on your way to capturing a Cheep Cheep. On top the pillar the Cheep Cheeps are swimming around are a group of hidden coins that can be gathered by shaking the controller. From here you have several different options of where you can hide your balloon. The Wooded Kingdom has one of the most complex coin routes in the entire game that takes some time and practice to properly master. There are 2 separate routes that can be combined together for one mega route. The first way involves you ground pound rolling off the side of the starting platform towards the slanted wall that has mini coin rings that can be easily collected with a cappy spin throw. The second coin route starts off with you having to capture the coin coffer and positioning yourself so that you can traverse to the roof above. Here there are many hidden coins, and if you drop down to a ledge on the side of the main building, there are more hidden coins there too. From here, drop down to the main area and collect coins from the blocks to gain a bit more extra time. The combination of these two routes is extremely complex, so just take a look at how Japanese player Melos does it. At the end of this run, you can also intentionally fall off the ledge so that you can get back to the starting point with even more coins in time than when you began. This is extremely helpful in hiding your balloon in an almost impossible spot. Even though the Lost Kingdom is really small, there are two pretty complex coin routes. Right off the starting area, there's a rock with a hidden heart that you can collect along your way. There are also coins located in the direct middle of the spinning platform, and once you cross the gap to the other side, you can throw Cappy at a tree stump to gather more coins. Whether you go left or right, there are coin blocks you can trigger, and several great hiding spots you can choose from. The second coin route starts off by going backwards from the starting point around the mountain, collecting every coin along the way. Once you get to the ground trigger and use it, blocks will appear that will help you scale up the mountain, gathering every coin. Finally, at the very top of the mountain, there are a few coins hidden in a bush that you can get. Now here you have a lot of options, especially because you can capture the Glidon, which you can take to reach extremely far away areas to hide your balloon in this kingdom. The Metro Kingdom is extremely interesting because there's so many nooks and crannies to hide your balloon. This kingdom contains several smaller coin runs, but probably the best has to be the hidden coins on one of the ledges on the side of the building. Because of the extra coins you just gained, the finder will have a really difficult time trying to get to your balloon. The Seaside Kingdom has one of my favorite coin routes in Luigi's Balloon World, but has a lot of moving parts, so bear with me. To start, throw Cappy at the nearest rocket flower and use it to head directly towards the sandbar. Collect more flowers and coins by Cappy spin throwing while also trying to get the bouncing coin stack. Next, collect all the nearby coin rings, then take a sharp right turn and ground pound into the water so you can capture a Cheep Cheep. Use this Cheep Cheep to collect every coin in the nearby tunnel, and from here you can branch off to any other parts of the kingdom you want to hide your balloon in. The Luncheon Kingdom coin route is one that I've gone over several times on my channel, and starts off with you ground pound rolling towards the canopy that springs you upwards, getting several coins. From here, roll towards the lava area, then long jump throw combo to the other side, and hold a Cappy throw at the coin block to collect the coins. Make your way to the far lava bubble by crossing a few gaps and scaling at the wall to the other side, and from here you can take the lava bubble to the cannon and go up the mountain where there's a few more coins you can collect to go even higher. The only downside to this coin route is that the finder has way more time to get to it, but it is pretty difficult, so we'll take them a few tries. Bowser's Kingdom is extremely hard to maneuver around due to its different levels and vast sprawling layout. The closest coin route to the starting area has you capturing a Pokio, then jamming its beak into the nearest ledge. Shake your controller to send it flying even farther upwards, then have Mario exit the Pokio so you can just barely reach the platform above. This can be used in combination with the Spark Pylon hidden area, which is quickly reached by ground pound rolling off the corner of a ledge, then Cappy throw comboing when you get close. This will make the finder have to use your exact route to get to your balloon. The final coin route will allow you to hide your balloon in the far reaches of the kingdom. To start, ground pound roll fall towards the Pokio area and collect coins from the blocks and bridge posts before you begin to roll a long way. Once you use both Spark Pylons, you'll be in an area of the map that you otherwise would be unable to reach in this game mode, and you can hide your balloon pretty freely. Last but not least is the Moon Kingdom that contains another complex coin route. To start, ground pound roll towards the rocket flowers, gathering both of them, then head across the gap towards the spring flower. There are several coins you need to get along the way, then use that spring flower to propel yourself towards the chapel. Once near it, triple jump near a stair ledge, then use Cappy to maneuver yourself on top of the roof. At the back of the roof section, there are hidden coins that you can cover using a Cappy spin throw. Continue doing this until you reach the bell tower, and if you've gathered every coin correctly, then you should be able to make it to the top of the highest roof with no problem. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you did enjoy this one. I did have to use a few clips from Malos' video, so if you want to check out his channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you guys enjoy my content, then please leave a like, comment what you think about this video, and if there's any other coin routes that I missed, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!